What's up everybody, Mike McIntyre here from All Things Sports. So happy to see your smiling faces. Thank you for tuning in as always, and today we have a very special release from Adidas. Now this is my first cop of the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350s. This is going to be a quick unboxing review and on-feed video of the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350s. So taking a quick look at the box is fairly simple. We have the Boost branding on the front, 350 on the top. On this side it has all your information. It says Yeezy Boost 350, all the Adidas information right there. Plain on this side, and of course again, made by adidas.com/Kanye, Yeezy Boost 350. So there's a quick look at the brand new Blue Tint V2 Yeezy 350 Boost. Now, this is the shoe that is obviously in collaboration with Kanye West and Adidas. They have had several colorways of this come out, especially the V2s. The V2s have been out since late 2016. We've seen quite a few colors, and we just went through another Yeezy season, as they call it, with the semi-frozen yellow, the Beluga 2.0s, and of course the Blue Tint. Now, I didn't play with the semi-frozen yellow just because I didn't really like the whole look. I didn't think those were a good looking shoe in my opinion. Now, on the other side, they were worth a lot of money, so I perhaps should have played just to see if I could cop a pair and then maybe resell them, because their stock numbers are quite low. But I really didn't like the semi-frozen. After that, in this recent Yeezy season, we saw the Beluga 2.0s, and I really like those. I tried to cop a pair of those. I was unlucky that time. I just wasn't able to buy them. You can find them on resale. I tried to get a pair actually on resale, but again, given the stock numbers, how high they were that time around, I didn't think some of the prices that people were asking were worth it, so I just decided to wait. I did like the Blue Tint, so I was just trying to see if I could grab a pair at retail price of the Blue Tints. I was lucky enough this time around, and I just need to give a quick shout out to a very special friend of mine, because she was able to grab a win for me. I was able to get them off of her, so I just want to say thank you to Monica for hooking me up with the Adidas Blue Tint Yeezy Boost right here. Again, this is my first pair of the Yeezy Boost 350s. I was not a big fan of the first generation Yeezy Boost. I didn't think they looked very good, except for the Pirate Black. I thought the Pirate Black model was very nice. The 750s are kind of cool, but again, I'm just not into that whole high top stuff. The first ones were just a little plain. It didn't look like a shoe. To me, it looked like a sort of bag with a, cool sort of outsole design, but it just looked like some sort of bag on the top. I didn't really like the way it looked. There wasn't much shape to it. And then the V2s came out and they added a nice shape to it. You have a nice sort of heel cut here. You have this nice ankle cut here. The prime knit is a little bit more modern and more refined, if you will. But there was just something missing from the first colorways, and when the breads came out earlier in 2017, they added the heel tab back on, and this was from the first generation design. And I think that the heel tab really completes the design. Without it, it just looks like something's missing. This one is a sort of white and gray base. There's elements of gray, there's hints of blue throughout the prime knit. They're very hard to see on camera, they're hard to see in person, but there's hints of blue, very faint tint blue throughout the entire upper. You have the stripe here that almost has two different shades to it. You have a little bit more of a whiter gray shade here, and then that second layer here is a little bit darker with hints of this gray accent in between, so that gives it a kind of cool look. On the other side, you do have those stripes, the darker elements of gray and lighter gray here. Laces are this sort of very faint blue color, almost like a minty blue. This is the most obvious blue, is the outline here of the sort of opening you can slide your foot in, and of course the midsole as well has hints of this sort of blue tint to it. And honestly, this is a really good looking shoe. Upper is made from a prime knit material and it's stitched throughout the middle. Now it's a little bit stiff at the beginning, to be honest. They're not as soft as something like an NMD R1, but they will stretch out a little bit, I assume, given that they are a knitted upper. They do feel quite soft, but again, not as sock-like as something as the NMD R1s. I suspect that they will soften up over time. You have that stitching throughout the middle that's famous. This is in this counter stitching right here, so it's great. It's hard to see in this color, but in other colorways it's actually quite easy to see. The outsole is a Ultra Boost outsole, if you will. You can see the entire thing is lined with Boost. You see the cutout right here, the little window there, and the little cutouts in the forefoot, so you have Boost there, and then of course the Adidas Yeezy wraps around the midsole here with this famous design. And I do like the way this looks, actually. It's quite a clean design. It adds a little bit of style to it. It's a little bit taller on the medial side of the shoe as it comes up and supports the arch, but you can see that sort of Ultra Boost pattern on the inside. You see it through here. This is almost like a translucent blue tint material. A very good looking shoe, clean upper. I like the way it looks, and you can rock these with pretty much anything. They do look good with a pair of jeans. They look good with a pair of, joggers nowadays. So they are a very good looking shoe. Of course, you have hints of orange. It may look red in some pictures, but it is in fact more of an orange color with a Supply 350 here that is sort of backwards. You do get that little hit of orange along the heel tab as well right here, and that just pulls the shoe together. It gives it a little bit, of contrast, and it looks very, very good overall. On the inside of the shoe, it might be hard to see down there, but on the inside of the shoe, it is a blue tint color with the Adidas Originals logo and Yeezys printed in that same sort of orange tint right here. I'm gonna slip them on so that we can talk about the Adidas Yeezy Blue Tints on feet. So there's a quick look at the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350s on feet. Again, this is the V2 model, so the shape is a little bit different from the original. It's got a nice shape in the heel. The forefoot is fairly wide. Again, given that this is a lifestyle shoe, you don't need them to be super, super tight. You want them to fit comfortably because you're gonna wear them in a more casual setting. Some people say go true to size, some people even go up half a size. If you like a loose fit, you could go up half a size, but I think that you're fine with your true to size. They are a little bit tight from right out of the box in the forefoot area, not in terms of width, but in terms of height actually. This is a very flat area in the forefoot. So you can see that my foot sort of bulges a little bit out of the top, and again, that's just because the prime knit is brand new. I think over time that they will stretch a little bit. They will form to the shape of your foot, they will soften up, and again, that's not something I am too worried about, but they are not as soft, or as sock-like I should say, from right out of the box, compared to something like the prime knit variation of the NMDs. So I have a pair of the NMD R1s. I have a video of those on my channel. Those are just like, they fit like a glove. Those are some of the most comfortable shoes I think I've ever put on from right out of the box. These are extremely comfortable, particularly along the midsole, but again, they're just a little bit tighter from that prime knit wrap in the forefoot. The rest of the shoe is very comfortable. The midfoot's comfortable, the heel is extremely comfortable, and the outsole has one of the softest boost feels I think I've ever had. They do feel like Ultra Boost, but there's something about the Yeezy Boost, I find that when you just step into them, they feel very, very soft. And that is my review of the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350s on feet. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. This was Mike McIntyre with All Things Sports. We're gonna have some new content coming up, so please stay tuned to the channel. I'm signing off for now. See you in the next video. Take care. Thank you guys very, very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, smash that like button, leave a comment, and consider subscribing for more videos. See you guys next time on All Things Sports by Mike McIntyre.